Hello everyone and welcome back to another Luthi Portfolio's YouTube video, where today I'm here back at the Alton Towers Resort for a June update vlog. Gonna go around the whole park, get out all the new updates around the park, get on some of my favourite rides, and of course just get into the atmosphere. It's a near summer holidays now. I mean, I'm finished college now, so I'm off until September. But yeah, obviously school trip season's going to start soon, and it's going to get much busier over the summer periods. And if you want to come on a quiet day, you're best coming in September, and obviously before it gets busy for Scarefest in October. But let's get in the park. It's going to be about 9:45, a bit late coming into the car park there. I'm going to head down to the Smiler first to start my day here at Alton Towers Resort. I'm filming this video on a Friday in June, so it's not going to be too busy at home. I did check crowd calendar earlier before I left, and it did say it's going to be a pretty quiet day. I was checking the queue times in the week. Ride availability has been pretty poor for the past week. Hopefully that's going to improve today. And also it's been pretty busy with school trips and other big groups. That's just walking through the turnstiles there. Huge group came piling in through the turnstile. Yeah, I'm hoping ride availability is going to improve. Obviously Rita is back on the essentials maintenance list with more downtime. I'll talk more about that when I head over to Dark Forest later. Let's get an update on CBeebies Land with obviously the closures in there. I did check that out last week. Didn't film a vlog or anything, but a little bit to talk about in CBeebies Land. I'm going to start on the right hand side of the park. Start off with X Sector. Probably head over to Spinball Wiz, and there's also another update on that ride and how that can't operate in the rain. But let's head straight down to X Sector, get a ride on the Smiler, and start my day here at Alton Towers. So it's 5 to 10 here. The Smiler is about to open here. Yeah, I'm going to join the single rider queue. I'm on my own today. It'll be definitely quicker than the main queue here, loading up in the extended queue line. So I just had a Road 2 ride on the Smiler there, waited about 5 minutes in the single rider queue, not bad at all. Yeah, the second time, on the second lift hill, we got a perfect duel for the second half of the ride. Never had it on ride before. Really enjoyed my ride on the Smiler there. It's usually a rougher coaster, especially if you're near the back, but since I was on the Road 2, it's a pretty smooth coaster, even on the final few inversions there. I do really love the Smiler. So the first inversion indoors, the two brilliant airtime moments, absolutely fantastic. And I'm gonna have a ride on Oblivion now, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster, which opened back in 1998. Thrilling riders for 27 years. I think it's Warcom, it's on a 2-train operation, so I cannot complain at that at all. Oblivion's saying a 10-minute queue. Obviously there's a single rider queue needed for this year. Obviously the main entrance is here, and up here is single rider fast track and ride access pass. So I'm going to use a single rider queue since I'm on Manor. But if you want to see a dedicated single rider queue here at Alton Towers, make sure you comment down below. So there's 6 single riders. I think that'll make a pretty good video on how to compare the main queue to the single riders, so you can actually save in time. There it's time for Oblivion. Let's go. The world's first vertical drop roller coaster. Don't look down. So that just came off Oblivion here, the park's 1998 B&M dive coaster, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster when it opened back here in 1998. Just walked straight onto the train on Oblivion there. They got a back row, absolutely love the views at the top of the lift hill. We've got a great hole before plummeting 184 vertically into Oblivion. Fantastic ride on Oblivion. Always have to do it here. It's one of my favourite coasters at the park. They're going to do Spinball Whizzer now and get an update on the new wheels there, because they now can't operate in the rain. So let's go. So then just making our way down to Adventureland. Check the queue times, and Spinball Whizzer is not opening until later today, so I'll be able to ride on there at the moment. But if it opens later, I'll probably come back and use a single rider queue. But basically what the issue with Spinball Whizzer is now, it can't operate in the rain due to having new drive tyres on the final brake run, and when it gets wet it causes the trains to overspeed back into the station, and yeah, so they can't actually operate Spinball Whizzer in the rain. Just a bit similar like a few years ago with 13 and the drive tyres on the lift. Go check out CBeebies Land then and get the updates in that area. And I'll probably go into Tower Train and see if there's any new merchandise as I was last here. So this is the main entrance to CBeebies Land, where a lot of people will go into the main entrance here. And at the moment, obviously, it is please the other entrance, which is just down near the other side, due to the construction of the two rides. Now, just by Corner Coffee here on Tower Street, you can come in and obviously enjoy your food, but also we can get some good looks at the construction of obviously the new rides. This blue wall here is for the new family coaster, and I think we can actually, because I think there's a lap fence missing there, we can't actually walk down there. Yeah, they're still blocked off, so you have to walk around the whole CBeebies Land to get to here. But yeah, so here is the Get Set Go Treetop Adventure. Obviously before, the ride would have gone through the photo studio, through there and over Postman Pat. Now I'll get a closer look when we actually go into the area. It's going to come through here, straight across here. It's going to be a very short ride. Last week did a little section of track here, and one was like lower than that one, so they've had to take it off, and now they're back to here, and I'm just going to join up. But yeah, I'll actually go to CBeebies Land, check out all the updates, and think I'll get out to like Katanga Canyon area, and they're going to ride a runaway mine train, and maybe the Congo River Rapids. But let's go to CBeebies Land first and get the audio updates. So with the construction of the two new rides, this is now the main entrance And yeah, I really wish that both the entrances to CBeebies Land will be open all the time. But yeah, this is as far as we're allowed to go. We're going to actually have to go under Treetop Adventure and through the big fun showtime to get over to the other rides and attractions. But obviously, yeah, before, this is the original layout for Get Set Go Treetop Adventure. And instead, you can probably just see it. A little difference in colour there. So that would have actually followed into the photo studio and over Postman Pat. Now you're cutting straight through here. It's a very short ride. Obviously, it is a low capacity ride. Get Set Go Treetop Adventure. It always has a huge queue. But yeah, let's go and focus on what's left of Postman Pat. You can just see a few buildings in the distance, and also they will all be removed from the new coaster. But I'll talk more about that when I get down there. It's just a sign here saying all the rides and attractions in CBeebies Land or this way. So obviously the main route would have gone past Postman Pat Parcel Post, but obviously due to the construction you need to head on to Get Set Go Treetop Adventure, which is still closed. That's meant to be open and I think the start of July. As I'm recording this, it is the 13th of June, Friday the 13th, so definitely have a ride on 13 later. Probably should have started there to fit in with the theme, but yeah, at the moment Get Set Go Treetop Adventure is closed for essential maintenance. Hopefully that will reopen soon, because at the moment that's two major rides shut in a huge family area. And here's the coaster in CBeebies Land, Octonauts Roller Coaster Adventure, the Zamperla family coaster, which opened back in 2015. And obviously now Alton Towers are going to have 11 roller coasters, the most in the UK. At the moment they're tying with Blackpool Pleasure Beach with 10. So here's the station for Get Set Go. And also to get to the other rides, just go through the big fun showtime, cut through here, and then you get to like Go Jetters and in the Night Garden Magical Boat Ride. I'm not going to do any rides in CBeebies Land. But yeah, we'll probably get the construction of Postman Pat Parcel Post. This is now the construction fences for the new roller coaster. It is very blue. And obviously a lot of the talks, there's apparently this could be a theme to a bluey themed roller coaster. And is there some, speak of bluey, and is this early teasing that maybe it is going to be a blue coaster, obviously with the blue themed wall. Yeah, so all these buildings, the station building at the back, and this piece of theming here, that's all going to get demolished for the new roller coaster. The station building is going to be behind the station to Postman Pat, I believe. And also it's going to feature a lift hill, about I think one drop, and like a few airtime hills. Probably not going to get airtime, it's just going to be hills pretty much. But yeah, literally all you can see of the new coaster. So obviously all these buildings are going to get demolished, and the new coaster will be put up here. Definitely check out more CBeebies Land later this year when they'll obviously see track work and stuff, and also all the theming pieces going in groundwork. But yeah, so that means Alton Towers will have 11 coasters, the most in the UK. But yeah, they're gonna head over to Katanga Canyon now and get a ride on the runaway mine train before heading up to Forbidden Valley. So let's go. Here I am then at Katanga Canyon. Going to two rides: runaway mine train, the 1992 Mack powered coaster, and the Congo River Rapids, the 1986 Intamin Rapids ride. Yeah, I did, obviously I came here last week with a friend, and yeah, we did the Rapids 6 times in one day. I'm not going to do the Rapids today, and I will do the mine train again. It's only on 5 minutes, but yeah, I was just thinking actually, I was walking through Moose Bay, and I was thinking, why don't the Congo River Rapids and Runaway Mine Train have queue boards outside the entrance? Obviously the queue times are advertised on the app, but yeah, there's no queue boards outside either of these two rides. If you remember before the Curse Sort of Manor was put in, there was Jewel the Haunted Hell Strikes Back, and that didn't have a queue board. Now it's when the Curse was put in, the queue board put in. There's Wicker Man. I'll have a ride on there later, probably to end my day. Yeah, so I'm going to do Runaway Mine Train, then the Curse, and then I checked the queue times earlier. Galactica and Subterra both closed, but Nemesis Reborn and Toxicator are both open, so I'll do both of them. I mean, Classic is not my favourite, but I do like a good ride on Nemesis Subtab. But yeah, let's focus on Runaway Mine Train and the Curse first, and yeah, and then we'll see what the queue times are in other areas. Here's a pre-queue then for the Congo River Rapids. It does open at 11, it's just got 11 now, so there's having a few issues. That should be ready shortly. The Rapids, Runaway Mine Train still on a 5-minute queue. I'm going to ride the map power coaster. Yeah, the queue backs all the way up here. That should be opening shortly. It is actually pretty warm today, and I'm in a hoodie and jeans, so I'm a bit baked, but I'll probably take my hoodie off soon. But yeah, sweating. Yeah, let's go on the Runaway Mine Train then. Here we go. Don't think I've actually been on the Runaway Mine Train on a vlog before. And yeah, so this is my first review ever on this channel. This is my 5 footage for you now for the Runaway Mine Train. Dead. No one on it.
So have you done Wickman twice? We went. Did you? Yeah, we couldn't see anything. Inside the train sometimes. Sit back, hold on down. Brilliant. And enjoy the ride. You did.
So then just came off the Runaway Mine Train here in Katanga Canyon. What a fun little ride that is. Obviously into the mines, obviously. Yeah, got a 2-lap special, which you usually get. And it was quiet, so a lot of the people on the train thinking, oh, maybe we'll get a 3-lap special, but only the 2 laps, which is fair enough. It's still a good family coaster. I don't ride it that much due to the queue. It's always massive, but obviously just then it was walk on. Yeah, the Rapids is open now. I'm not going to do it because well, my own, I don't want to get wet. Yeah, but to head down to Gloomy Wood now, have a ride on the coast at Manor. And then yeah, head up to the Spinner Valley on Nemesis Reborn. I do absolutely love the coast on Manor though. I think it's my favourite ride, the dog ride at this park. And in the UK we'll obviously have a ride on Hex. Maybe Gangster Gone if the queue's short and if Nemesis Subterra is open. I'll also do that, but yeah, let's head over to the Coast Manor now, and I'll head up to Forbidden Valley. Ever since the Coast Manor opened back in 2023, I've had countless rides on this attraction. Much better than Jewel in my opinion. I haven't noticed this actually, I'll just talk about it. Obviously now, there's no queue at all, and previously, Alton Towers would always have a 0 minutes, but like I've noticed over the last few years, they don't have 0 minutes anymore. It's literally just 5. That's the lowest it'll go. I know that's just boring information. I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, yeah. Obviously, I love the Curse Alton Manor, and obviously now I am happy that this gate isn't open because that trek up there is awful. But there's a little doll in the queue line, and then so they're not going to use that much. I feel like they should move that doll and put it like somewhere in here, somewhere. So every time you can see it, it's just a small little bit of theming, but you know, added theming always makes a ride better in my opinion. Yeah, let's have a ride on the Curse Alton Manor. Dead. I thought it'd be pretty busy today. Obviously when I was walking from Spinball Wizard to CBeebies Land, there was a massive group of school children all walking down to X Sector. And yeah, I thought it'd be pretty busy today, but no, it's dead. I mean, when my train was walk on, when I was on the Smiler, that was pretty much walk on, just a bit out the indoor section. I mean, Curse is usually walk on, but it's dead. No one in the indoor queue. do love a ride on the curse at Alton Manor. I think I'm the only one here in the station. Let's go. So then just came off the curse at Alton Manor here in Glimmy Ward here at the Alton Towers Resort. Absolutely love the curse at Alton Manor. All the theming, props, special effects, audio, lighting, smart pods really make that a great attraction and a must-do ride every time you come here at the park. Yeah, making my way out to Forbidden Valley now. I do Nemesis Reborn and Toxicator, and if Nemesis Subterra is open, I'll do that as well. Even if Galactica's open, I might not even bother with that. I just don't really like Galactica. Yeah, the layout's fun, but the restraints are real restrictive. I really either see if I get a retheme for next year, or just completely scrapped in my opinion, and then a new roller coaster put in Forbidden Valley for the few years in the future. But yeah, making my way down to Forbidden Valley in the Phalanx facility, and yeah, I'll get some off-road footage for you in the views of the rides down there. I love the atmosphere when you walk into Forbidden Valley now. I've followed this new theming structure for last year, and yeah, I'll see all the theming on here. Nemesis Subterra is closed. I did do it last week actually. I got evac from it. I was in the main building here, and after the ride experience, one of the towers didn't come back up, so we got evac from Subterra. But yeah, that's still closed at the moment. So I'll definitely do Nemesis Reborn and Toxicator. Yeah, I've seen love for Forbidden Valley. Definitely my favourite area here at Alton Towers, so probably in the UK. I mean, I do like Swarm Island down at Thorpe Park, but I do like Forbidden Valley as well. As he agreed that the Helix and Nemesis Reborn, the most intense part of the ride. So let's go. 10-minute queue for Nemesis Reborn, not bad at all. Yeah, let's see how long it actually takes. I don't think it's even 10 minutes. So then just came off Nemesis Reborn here at Alton Towers Resort, and yeah, I've got to say, it was less than 10 minutes in the actual queue. I got to the station, got into my bay, which was road number 2, and then broke down for 10 minutes. Ride availability is really poor today. Actually in the queue, I put on my Instagram story that only 3 rides were actually open at Alton Towers, because Toxicator's gone down, that's still down now. Galactica did have a staff ride, but that has nothing, that's got nothing going on now. And yeah, I think there's only 4 major thrill rides open at the park: Nemesis Reborn, Wicker Man, The Smiler, and Oblivion. Awful ride availability at the moment for Alton Towers. Hopefully they can really sort that out soon. And yeah, in terms of my ride on Nemesis Reborn, it is a fantastic coaster. I absolutely love the first drop, you know, how speed you get on there, and obviously just the rest of the elements, the really intense helix, the zero-G roll into the station, the vertical loop, the final corkscrew here is a really intense, it is definitely a back row roller coaster. I really do wish that Alton Towers would have kept the front row queue, because a front row ride on Nemesis Reborn is also fantastic. But yeah, absolutely love Nemesis Reborn. Can't wait for more on the coaster. Absolutely love Nemesis Reborn. But yeah, through the final corkscrew. What an amazing ride Nemesis Reborn is. Yeah, I'm gonna probably wait for Toxicator to see if that opens, but been down for quite a while. There's a lot of people down there. But yeah, we'll just have to see if any more rides will open. Toxicator is one of the most intense flat rides I have ever done out there. It's just so intense and whippy, especially you get loads of flips and hang time. And I absolutely do love this ride. It's probably my favourite ride in the Forbidden Valley area now. It was obviously Nemesis Reborn last year, but I do really love Toxicator. Obviously, I did do Launchpad last month at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, the new S&S shot tower. That was really fun, and I'm hoping to get back out to Blackpool Pleasure Beach later on this year, because I really enjoyed Launchpad. Later next year, I'm taking a trip to Yorkshire, and I will be filming a vlog at Flamingo Land. Can't wait to get on all their roller coasters there, and I'm sure to check out Cliffhanger, which is an S&S shot tower alongside a standard drop tower, so you get the shot and the drop. It's really good. Can't wait to experience that for the first time. Obviously in August, I'm doing a trip down to London. Obviously we're getting a Thorpe Park and Chesington World of Adventures vlog underway. Yeah, absolutely love Toxicator here. I'm really happy that this was raised up on a 16-foot platform so you can walk under and through the Toxicator. And also you get the views over Forbidden Valley, because previously Ripsaw would be facing here and like to the coffee lounge and Nemesis Helix. But yeah, Toxicator is still closed. The techies are leaving now, but I'm just going to go in the supply store bunker 94, see if there's any new merchandise before heading into Toxicator. Yeah, so let's go and check out the new merchandise. This is one of the best themed shops in the whole of the Alton Towers Resort. Obviously, I do love Wickerman shop, but just the theming around supply store bunker 94. We're going to check if there's any new merchandise. I think that's new. I've never seen it before. Do they have a price tag? Of course not. Then these caps were here last time. They're good. They are, doesn't say. Are they on the labels here? No. I shouldn't even be expecting it now. Key rings, Nemesis Subterra, the Phalanx eggs, £8, I think. These need to really maybe labelled a bit more clear. I do like this Toxicator mug. Got the ride stats there. And that's also on the other side of Toxicator. So on badges here. They're £5. Obviously you do get your annual pass discount alongside if you're on the pass discount, 20% off. The bags here for Toxicator, again no prices. These are nice, by order of the Phalanx. More patches. 3D poster. That's cool for £6. These are huge, these bottles. Look at the size of that. These are nice. I'm not sure about that, you can't really see it. That's £18. Obviously the t-shirt is embroidered here, that's £30. But the jumper isn't, that's £60. I might have shown these in the video, but here's a tank resin. There's John Walder's second book, Life After Nemesis, and also the first one behind you. Yeah, I always like Wickerman shop for theming, but This is definitely way better for theming wise. Also, don't get me wrong, Wickerman shop is incredible, but look at this station. I wish you could buy that. That'd be cool. Let's see if Toxicate is open now. Toxicate is back open there on a closed queue time. Obviously, I haven't changed that over yet. But yeah, there's a single rider queue, so I'm going to join that. One other person in the queue. I'll probably say it's less than 5 minutes, to be honest. Let's go on Toxicate. So then, just came off Toxicator there. Oh, he's getting a bit worried for Alton Towers now. You just saw from that clip then, both sides. I just filmed, obviously, facing Galactica. I was facing where the blade was. And both sides had no fountains on, no water, it was completely drained. And so what makes that ride is obviously the water underneath you. But yeah, there was no water on either side, and I think that's been a problem for about a week now. It's just not looking good for Alton Towers at the moment. Ride availability is poor, rides on to the fullest. And obviously like today, park closes 4 PM. It's actually 6 hours of riding, 10 AM till 4. And it's a big park, you can't get around to everything, rides are closing, it's not a good for Alton Towers at the moment. Hopefully ride availability can improve quickly, and also I'm hoping that park closures will close at least 5. If you look at Thorpe Park and Pleasure Beach, they're both closing at 5 every day, and they're a lot smaller than Alton Towers. I'm not sure what's going on, but definitely for this year, need to improve before the summer holidays. But I'm going to get some off-ride footage of Toxicator, then I'll probably go down to the Sky Ride and head over to Dark Forest and do 13.
Well, other people be like, why is it still?
Yeah. Oh, that's Rita. That's a fast one, but it's not open today, unfortunately.
Again?
Yeah.
It's never open when we're here.
Yeah, it's a bit pants, to be fair. The only thing that's good about it is the sudden start, because it goes really fast out of the station.
I've never actually been on it. We're going over where we were.
Yeah. There's the Smiler.
Am I tall enough to go on it?
Yes. You're tall enough to go on everything now, except for that one ride.
So I just got the Sky Ride there from Forbidden Valley down to Dark Forest. I was checking the queue times there, and Galactica open on a 5-minute queue. I couldn't believe it, just my luck today. Yeah, Rita's still closed due to essential maintenance. Not sure what that's going to be. Obviously you saw from the footage, that was only just on one train on the break run. Going to do 13 now, the multi-dimensional coaster. It's Friday the 13th today, so yeah, it seems like I should do that. Put out a 13 review this morning, so check that video out if you haven't already. But yeah, so let's Dark Forest, talk a bit more about Rita, what's going on with that, and yeah, I'll do 13. There's Rita then. Yeah, so I've actually done Rita about 3 times this season. I've done more rides on Stealth than Rita, which is quite crazy to think about. Every time I'm here, it's like either reopened with a really long queue, or it's closed like it is today. Also located here in the Dark Forest. Those are 2 Intamin coasters, Rita and 13. Will Rita be staying for much longer? It's had a major downtime issues this year. I believe it's something to do with the launch, maybe the catch car, but they were doing work on that previously, and then that reopened. Last week I was on the Sky Ride, I saw them doing work on one of the trains. I mean, one of the trains is on the break run, the other's in the maintenance shed, so who knows. It's saying that Rita is down for essential maintenance on the Alton Towers ride availability page on the website, and with no reopening day whatsoever at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't really enjoy Rita. It's a pretty rough and uncomfortable coaster, but the launch is pretty fun. Obviously Stealth is a lot better coaster in my opinion, but obviously Alton Towers, Rita is the only launch coaster And yeah, I mean, I haven't done a launch coaster since Icon, and that's not a really powerful launch. The other one would be in Stealth in April when I went to Thorpe Park. But yeah, so unfortunately Rita is going to be staying closed for a little bit longer. Hopefully that can be sorted. And I think I did 13. Now, obviously it's Friday the 13th. It's a spooky day for a lot of people. Hey, but 13 does have a single rider queue, so I will use that. I was checking it, currently on a 40-minute queue. So yeah, I'm going to use the single rider queue. And I'll see if it's quicker than the main queue, which I'm sure it will be. 13 is usually good. There we go. 40 minutes for 13, but yeah, there's a single rider queue. If you don't mind being slow for your party, single rider queues are definitely worth it. There's 6 across the park: 13, Galactica, Toxicator, Spinball Wizard, the Smiler, and Oblivion. Yeah, so you offer the empty seats on the ride. Sometimes you might sit next to your friends and family if you get very, very lucky. But yeah, you are usually sat with a stranger. But yeah, obviously you're just gonna ride the ride. You're not really talking to your family and friends, are you? But yeah, let's do 13. Yeah, I just really want to do retail. I did it 3 times this season. But it's not my favourite coaster, but it's just something different, you know. So I've been pulled up on a train and released by gravity. It was a Kickstart launch. And yeah, it's looking good for these intimate hydraulic launch coasters. But yeah, let's do 13. So then, just came off a ride on 13 and waited literally less than 5 minutes in the single rider queue. Do love 13, it's just a smooth and fun family coaster. And yeah, I came around the corner. I was actually just going to try and get a bit more closer down, but obviously there's more fences all the way down this footpath. And I think that's confirmed now that that new building over there is going to be home to a new scare maze this year. So excited. I'm thinking about doing the scare mazes for this year. But yeah, this is really, really exciting. Obviously, we know that the Terror of the Towers, the attic, will be permanently closing alongside Autumnville Mine Tours, Tiny's Revenge. I'm actually quite happy about that because that means the towers are now going to be completely empty. And obviously, they are doing limited VIP tours for the Towers and Gardens tour ruins. Hopefully, they will be able to just get them open completely in the near future. Now, what are your thoughts on the theming and the theme of the new scare maze? Me personally, I think it could be based on Dark Forest in the storyline, that more alongside the storyline of 13 than Rita. Yeah, comment down below your thoughts on this new maze. Do you think it's going to be a thrill maze? Do you think it's going to be a family maze? Yeah, put your thoughts down in the comments. Going to do Hex Legend of the Towers now. They've become a madhouse which opened back in 2000 on Fountain Square. And I think the smile has gone down. I know, ride availability is pretty poor today. But yeah, let's do Hex. I'll probably have an update on the Ward of David Williams.
Weather there combined humidity and felt cold drafts. You felt moisture, condensation on the hands, equipment malfunctioning.
So that just came off Hex, the Legend of the Towers, the Rise of Vekoma Madhouse. And yeah, I really do like Hex, the Legend of the Towers, and I also like it when it's not in October. And obviously, the exit through Her Ladyship's Gardens. Pretty much the whole ride is now following me. Everyone who rides Hex doesn't know that you can just cut through there and down some stairs. Come all the way up here. But I thought I'll have a walk around Her Ladyship's Gardens, so you should come through here. And to get some good views from X Sector over there. I wish the towers you could still walk around, because the views on top of the actual towers is amazing. Absolutely love obviously the views over not just the park but also Alton and the Staffordshire Moorlands as well. Yeah, also I do love Hex. It's a great ride. Obviously all the theming, obviously all about the chained oak and how the chained it all years ago. But yeah, absolutely love Hex. I feel with me now, I've done it a lot over the past about 5-6 years. The pre-shows are getting very samey and I know the words off by heart, so I need ride Hex now for the final vault scene. But yeah, I got some views from Her Ladyship's Gardens and the towers, and I think I'm going to do the Smiler again, and hopefully Spimble Wizards reopen now. But yeah, I'll show you the views. Look at the view straight down on Tower Street in the front lawns. Over here is the chapel building. This building here, that's all the chapel. That's the main hallway looking out of the banqueting hall window, and as that gets an incredible view over the over Tower Street. And fun fact about you, the whole of Alton Towers before the theme park existed was designed solely, not this building here, but the main tower building behind it, which is pretty famous obviously. It was all designed, you can't see it from this angle, the trees are now blocking it, but we're not actually in the main section. Yeah, so the main tower is actually meant to look out to the courtyard, and that's why there's no rides or buildings or trees or anything allowed to be built in this vicinity from the tower here to the courtyard. I mean, I would have loved to film a dedicated a tour of the towers. I know a little bit of the story. So if someone to see the garden tour, check that out. The Smile's pretty quiet over there. I don't think it's open again, which is a shame. Yeah, absolutely beautiful the towers are, and Her Ladyship's Gardens. But yeah, if you're an enthusiast like me, you like to have a good lap, go around Hex and see how many people walk the long way around Her Ladyship's Gardens. They don't understand that it's just a short little walk. Yeah, literally half the riders following me then, all the way up here and down these stairs. I get some more footage of Her Ladyship's Gardens, and then yeah, I'm going to do some more rides this afternoon. Just going to have a quick look in Tower Trading Company, the main gift shop here at the park on Tower Street. This is their new merchandise since I was last here. Yeah, I was just at Hex. I thought I'd jump on the sky ride down to Forbidden Valley, get on Nemesis and get intoxicated. Well, the sky ride's gone down due to the heat. Top tip for you, well, look at the merchandise, especially in the main gift shop here. Come in in the morning and in the afternoon like I have today, because it's dead. I just gets rammed. At the end of the day, everyone wants to buy some merchandise. Yeah, we've seen all this before. I've seen on social media a t-shirt which looks a bit questionable, but if you find it, I'll show you. So these Wicker resins are new. Big Bob, £18. Yeah, Wickerman's on a 20-minute queue right now. I'll have a ride on there probably at the end of the day. Wickerman's left here, end of the day ride. Flying through. These are new. One of the Mine Train resins. They are £18. So your old hard merch. Yeah, I can't see the t-shirt anyway. It's a plain white t-shirt, and it's got all the different colours of the rides, shops, food outlets. Yeah, I can't seem to find it in here. Maybe they got rid of it for backlash. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen it already. Yeah, I don't think they're here. Yeah, I see about these if there's any pin badges. That's nice. Obviously the old shows. had at the park. That's Chris. I like that one because it's not the yawn to buy it for. Oh, who remembers the invitation? The Scare Experience outside X Sector. The teen train. Like the heave ho one with the boat there. That was a nice one for Scarefest. And these are all £8. That was nice with the Phalanx facility. Yeah, so you get your Skyride pin. And these are the new ones, Wicker Man 2025. That's actually wooden as well. Hex. That was nice. Galactica. So probably I could do Galactica today. It's like a pretty busy queue. Did open later on. Obviously, you can still get your mystery pin badges for £8 in Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, and Chessington. Yeah, you got the posters as well. The Alton Towers map poster for £5. That's really good. Yeah, can't see the t-shirts when I came in here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna take a stroll through Haunted Hollow and up to Forbidden Valley. Yeah, let's see what rest of the day. It's currently 1:30 in the afternoon. 2.5 hours left till park closed. Like how empty Tower Street is. I mean, it's not good having these 4 o'clock closes. I mean, you can't really do everything you want, you know, it's a massive park, 10 major coasters. You know, you can't do all the coasters, all the rides, water rides, food, shops. There's not enough time in the day. Being in Thorpe Park and Pleasure Beach shows at 5 PM, like I said earlier, and they're a lot smaller than Alton Towers. Especially with ride availability being poor, like today. Yeah, not very good, is it? Yeah, let's head down to, I think, Forbidden Valley again and get another ride on Nemesis Reborn. Wicker Man's only on a 10-minute queue, so can't pass that up. It's got a 2018 GCI wooden roller coaster. Let's go. So then I just came off Wicker Man the Park 2018 GCI wooden roller coaster, and I waited about 30 minutes in this queue, so not bad at all. I mean, yeah, it was advertised 10, but obviously you got to think about the pre-show and the batch and all that. In terms of my ride, I did get row 11, one away from the back row. Yeah, that's really where you want to be, on the back row or near the back. Yeah, obviously full of airtime, and just the whip down the first drop. I absolutely love Wicker Man. All the airtime, the theming is just so fantastic, and obviously Big Bob behind me there, fantastic. Wicker Man is. Yeah, I think I get headed around. Probably gonna do. I think the Sky Ride's back open, so I'll go to the Sky Ride, then head up to Forbidden Valley, do Nemesis, Protoxicator, and Curse. It is currently 2 o'clock. Only got 2 hours left of the day here at Alton Towers. These 4 o'clock closes are terrible. Yeah, you can't get around to do every ride. Obviously not today. It has been very busy. But yeah, it's still like, if it's like a busy day, also the school trip season's coming on soon, it's gonna be hell. But yeah, let's go into the Sky Ride and get over to Forbidden Valley.
Mommy, I want to do that again.
Can't even get to medium.
That's medium.
Giant.
Yeah. A large.
That's
Carter didn't even get to large, so.
Back down here in Forbidden Valley then. Been a ride on Nemesis Reborn. Currently over times on a 5-minute queue, and well, see if them up there. It looks pretty walk on to me. Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually see if it's still on there. Yeah, 5 minutes. Let's go. Fantastic ride that is. It's so intense, especially on the first drop, corkscrew and helix. That's incredibly intense, especially if you're near the back. I absolutely love the COG roll in the station, the vertical loop, absolutely fantastic. There goes Nemesis. What a beautiful coaster Nemesis Reborn is. So happy to be here at my local park. Absolutely love Nemesis Reborn. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Toxicator now, and I'll probably check what the other rides are. It's currently 2:30, about an hour and a half till park close. Yeah, we're just going to see how many more rides we can get on today. Cannot complain at a 5-minute wait for Toxicator. Yeah, so we'll be doing the single rider queue. And I'll get some off-ride footage for you now of the new horse suspended top spin Toxicator.
I don't think I can do tops.
Came off Toxicator then. Obviously one of my favourite rides here in the whole park now. It's such an incredible ride that it's so intense. And yeah, notice the Spinball Whiz is open at a 10-minute queue, so I'm going to jump on the Sky Ride and then head over to Spinball Whiz. But yeah, fantastic ride on Toxicator. Yeah, so the Sky Ride's down again because of how hot it is. June Alton Towers has got the Sky Ride ready for the summer, and now they can't even operate it in the summer due to how hot it is inside the gondola. So just walking through the lakeside part of the park up to Spinball Wizard, and I'll probably like finish my day off next sector with Oblivion and the Smiler. Yeah, these 4 o'clock closures are terrible. I mean, like I said, not today because it's quite quiet around the park, but I'll see Also, I was explaining to Nemesis with school trip seasons starting next week, I believe. It's gonna be heaving around the park, and it's 6 hours to do all the rides and everything else. It's gonna be a very tight squeeze when you come in for the park. Yeah, if you want a quiet day, and now you best wait until September weekdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays are always the quietest for that. Yeah, so you want to have a quiet day. Also October in the week, that's also quiet. And then yeah, pretty much just busy through Scarefest and fireworks. But yeah, I'm going to make my way up to Spinball now, the marathon spinning coaster in Adventureland. Let's go. Spinball is closed again, it's just testing behind me. I'm going to head to X-Sector first, do the Smiler, and Oblivion. I'll check on Spinball if it's open. After I've done them 2 rides, that probably will be my end of the day. Only 55 minutes left of the park open today. Going to start off with Oblivion then. It's a 25-minute queue, but it does have a single rider queue, which I'm going to use. So then just came off Oblivion, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster, which opened back here in X-Sector in 1998. Yeah, that took a while in the single rider queue. Yeah, but I did get a front row at the end, so it was more than worth it. Absolutely love that drop of Oblivion. Yeah, got about 20 minutes till park close. I'm going to do the Smiler. Don't think I'll have time for Spinball Wizard unfortunately today. But yeah, I'll do the Smiler, and that'll probably be the end of the day here at Alton Towers. So then it just came off a front row ride on the Smiler. It is it's 4 PM, which means ride closed now. So I won't be able to get a ride on Spinball Wizard, but a front row ride on the Smiler is definitely worth it. That was incredible. I absolutely love all the different inversions on the Smiler, except this one here is a little bit rough. But obviously the airtime moments are great. And it is a very smooth coaster on the front row actually. Yeah, I really enjoyed my front row ride on the Smiler today. I'm gonna head back up to the main entrance now, and I'll wrap up my vlog of today. So that concludes my day here at Alton Towers. It's been a pretty good day, even though it's been only hours from 10 AM through until 4 PM. Yeah, it's such a big place like Alton Towers. Definitely needs to be at least closing at 5 PM to make sure you can get all your rides, go into the shops, buy food. You know, I mean, I've done pretty well today. Well, it's been a pretty quiet day. Other than a lot of the school trips, and now we're standing on Tower Street. Yeah, but for ride availability has been pretty poor today. A lot of the rides are shut. At one point there's only 3 major rides open in the entire park. That needs to be really changed very quickly for obviously summer. It gets a lot more busier. But yeah, I've done all the rides I wanted to with every single major coaster except Reese, which is down for essential maintenance, and obviously Spinball Wizard, which has been down for most of the day. But yeah, other than that, it's been a fantastic day. Been around the whole entire park, gotten all the updates from Todd twice, Coastal Manor once, Hex. Yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Finished off with Oblivion and the Smiler front row ride. That's been great. If you have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. I'll leave you with Bob I've been Luke. Goodbye.